I had a nephew who was really excited about going back to school. He was talking about it weeks prior to heading back, and I'm sure a lot of your children fall into that same category. And for everybody who are just heading back for another school year, I know you kind of dread it. I myself have fallen into that category, but in time, once the novelty of the new school year wears off, trust me when I say this, you're going to enjoy it as the days go by. And hey, you're getting an education. That is a plus. That will come back to benefit you in later years of your life. So congratulations on kicking off a new school year, no matter if you dread it, no matter if you were excited about it. I think more people are excited about school nowadays than dreading it. I think about 10 or 15 years ago, that was just a trend where people dreaded school, and there are more people now who are excited about it. So with the new school year, I hope you have an enjoyable one. Labor Day weekend, of course, the final weekend of summer, everybody took it in, soaked it up, really, and enjoyed it. I myself did, of course. We wished everybody a happy Labor Day to the workforce and the economy a couple of days ago, and I'm sure that everybody enjoyed their final weekend of summer. With that being said, a new school year is kicked off, and we are live on HEW Entertainment Radio on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment, on our Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1, and we are broadcasting on our YouTube channel at Jonathan Clarke 22. Leave us your comments at the bottom of this YouTube video. This week, talking about the TV series Sam and Cat. Now back on topic after talking about sex for a few minutes in the new school year. Very depressed over this. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to lift this cloud of depression with Sam and Cat now being canceled. I didn't think the show was going to be canceled this early into the show running. We only had a few seasons, along with a few episodes, and then Jeanette McCurdy goes as far as to say she's not a role model on Twitter. That shocked me even more, because I always looked at Jeanette McCurdy as a role model, and I did a video blog a couple of days ago just talking about the idea of Jeanette McCurdy coming out and openly admitting that she didn't think she was a role model, and I wonder why she said that. She was a very different character on Nickelodeon. She was very outspoken. She was very outrageous. She was so carried away, and she was very unpredictable. I think if you had to determine one word to describe, Jeanette McCurdy, I think that one word would have been unpredictable. She was one of the most unpredictable characters Nickelodeon ever distributed for a show like iCarly or this new series, Sam and Cat. And Ariana Grande was just so lovable. She had one of those lovable characters that was just so innocent, that was just so fun to watch. And I think putting Jeanette McCurdy, Sam, and Ariana Grande Cat together for Sam and Cat was a great move by Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon. You couldn't have had a better pairing for a TV series as a spinoff to Victorious or iCarly, and you couldn't have followed up to award-winning TV series in any better way than what you did. But I think one of the biggest contributing factors to how Ariana Grande and Jeanette McCurdy had this TV series, and it was canceled, was because of the fact that Ariana Grande became so popular. Right now, Ariana Grande has 3 hits on the top 40 Billboard chart, and that is more singles than anybody, any celebrity, any singer on the top 40 Billboard chart now. She has Bang Bang, which is slowly but surely making its way to the top of the Billboard chart. Her previous #1, Problem, featuring Iggy Azalea, and this new one, Break Free, that has so many remixes. We've got a remix of that one coming up later on in the show, the Electra remix of Break Free from Ariana Grande off her new album, which dropped this past Monday. So much going on for Ariana Grande, and every song that's been released off her album, My Everything, has gone all the way to #1. And this past Monday, of course, her album exclusively became available on iTunes and is in stores everywhere now. She was on the American Top 40 Countdown this past Saturday, replacing Ryan Seacrest in effort to promote it. She did a great job hosting that show. I heard it in its entirety a couple of days ago. I didn't expect Ariana Grande to do such a great job, such a phenomenal job and phenomenal effort put forth from Ariana Grande when Ryan Seacrest went MIA for that one American Top 40 Countdown. She did a great job, and she even had an opportunity to play some of her own songs, which very few artists get a chance to do when hosting a countdown show. There have been hosts and hostess of the American Top 40 and other countdown shows over the years that don't even have a song on the chart, but Ariana Grande had more than one. She answered fans' questions on a toll-free number. She answered emails, Facebook messages, Twitter tweets, everything. She was just so there, and it just demonstrated just how much of a work ethic she had and just how connected she was with her fans. And I think very few people have a connection like Ariana Grande has with her fans, and I think she'll continue to share that fan connection for many years to come. And I just wish more celebrities had more qualities of Jeanette McCurdy or Ariana Grande, because if we had more celebrities with those same qualities, I think the entertainment industry will be reviewed more positively than what it has been over the past, at least I'll say, 10 to 15 years. I had a lot of favorite moments from the TV show Sam and Cat. One of my favorite episodes of the TV series Sam and Cat was the pilot episode of Sam and Cat, putting out the idea of how Sam and Cat met each other and how they formed a friendship which was impenetrable through all the episodes of Sam and Cat. Another one of my favorite episodes were when they were competing for the affection of a lot of clients that they had. They had 3 clients at one time, and they were all competing for the affection of the clients to determine who was the better babysitter, and they didn't determine who the better babysitter was. They just strengthened the friendship. We've had a lot of guest appearances on Sam and Cat since the inception of the series. We had a lot of guest appearances from former cast members of Victorious and iCarly, so I really appreciated how they brought back some original cast members of original TV shows to contribute to the success of Sam and Cat, and I really appreciated how a veteran producer, Dan Strider, assisted in the production of that series like he had iCarly and Victorious, and assisted it in becoming some of the top TV shows that Nickelodeon had ever produced. Dan Strider, no matter how you feel about him, definitely is deserving of a Lifetime Achievement Award, which he received this year at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards because of everything that he's done. In the words of Nickelodeon, he's been making milk come out of the children's noses for forever. And if you know anything about Dan Strider, that is an assumption that couldn't have been more accurate. And this series, Sam and Cat, I think just really goes further in cementing his legacy and solidifying him as one of the greatest TV producers of all time. But again, if you ask me what my opinion is on the cancellation of the TV show Sam and Cat, I think what it all goes back to, the biggest X factor, the biggest contributing factor in the cancellation of the show is just the popularity of these 2 celebrities, and mainly Ariana Grande, whose album dropped this past Monday, which is available in stores and for download on iTunes. 3 of the singles off of this collaboration are already on the top 40 Billboard chart. They are Break Free, Problem, and Bang Bang, which actually features Jessie J and Nicki Minaj. The thing is about Ariana Grande, she's had 2 albums. I believe one of them were an EP. This second album has so many guest celebrity appearances appearing on various tracks. Almost every track has a guest appearance on it, so that's helping the album get over. And very few people have their second or third album drop with over 5 or 6 celebrity appearances. And this album has a guest appearance on virtually every track, and that is contributing to getting it over. I mean, when you can put out a song with Nicki Minaj, a previous collaborator of 2012 in Starships, and Jessie J, Domino, which was a big hit for her, along with various others, I think it's great. I think it goes a long way in solidifying your legacy as a young actress and singer, and possibly a future one of the greatest of all time. Ariana Grande won Favorite TV Actress this year at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Did you catch some of her acceptance speeches, especially for the one for Actress? She was very emotional about this. You kind of could have seen that coming, that the cancellation of the TV show Sam and Cat were in talks because of just how emotional she was, and just how she said she was so grateful for Nickelodeon giving her the opportunity to portray Cat Valentine for all the years that she had on Victorious and the TV show Sam and Cat. It was almost as if she was wishing that this wasn't the end for her character. I don't know why they look at it as so depressing. When iCarly finished up, that had one of the most emotional climaxes for a TV series, one of the most emotional finales of a children's TV show that I had seen in years, and even far more emotional finale than what Hannah Montana ever had or Sweet Life on Deck ever had. The thing was, it was just so emotional. I don't know what it is about these shows being so emotional when they finish up. Maybe because it was the first real break that some of the actors and actresses had in their careers, and it's what's made them who they are today, and that's the reason why we still see them getting exposure in entertainment the way that they are. But the thing is, the TV series iCarly had such an emotional send-off, and it was almost as if this was it. We had no idea that Sam and Cat was going to be popping up, and have it canceled so soon into its run of the series is just so unfortunate. So I can understand why Ariana Grande more so would be so emotional about winning Favorite TV Actress and Favorite TV Show at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, which received millions of votes, by the way, on Nick.com and YT realtv.com. You guys had to be put over for the millions of votes that you casted and made this show possible, because without you, none of this would have been made possible for Jeanette McCurdy and Ariana Grande. Tell us what your favorite Sam and Cat moments are, by the way, on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment, and on our Twitter at Jonathan Clarke. When you can leave us your comments at the bottom of this YouTube video. And by the way, I'll be featuring it for you. I want to know what your favorite moments of the TV show Sam and Cat were, and what you think the future has in store for Jeanette McCurdy and Ariana Grande. In my opinion, nothing but profitable things will come their way, and they really deserve profitable things to come their way. I know that Jeanette McCurdy has appeared in a lot of Nickelodeon original movies like Swindle, which was a great one, a lot of sports-themed movies and suspense movies for Jeanette McCurdy, and that could pave the road for her for a lot of thrillers to hit the big screen in the very near future. If Victoria Justice and Miranda Cosgrove, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato can all do it on the big screen, then